Hello and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm here for a rather special video and a rather special participation in Christy's, from Christy's Beautiful Life, her 30 Days of Sketches series. If you recall, on the 5th of May, the Sunday after International Scrapbooking Day, Christy surprised us a little bit. She had asked me to participate in that day, and then she surprised us. That is Crystal from Pineapple Papers and Tracy Rancier. I hope I said that right, Tracy. By having all three of us participate on that same day and not telling us. So that was quite fun. It was like a little mini blog hop, and it was just lovely to see both Crystal's, Tracy's, and of course Christy's take on that sketch. So we said, okay, let's us now do a little bit of a surprise. So today is special because Crystal, Tracy, myself, and then we asked a few of Christy's other lovely scrappy friends, Christina Sorge, Sarah from Sarah Scraps, Meggie from Crafty Meggie, and Daisy from Daisy Scraps to participate in today. And there you go, Christy. So there's a little blog hop in your honor today. And I just sent a little message late last night to Christy saying, well, you might want to grab a cup of coffee and set maybe an hour or so aside tomorrow. So there you go. So we thought this would be a lot of fun. So all of the links are below. So please hop along to everybody today and see all the lovely takes. Trust me, I've seen many of them, and the projects are just gorgeous. Hop along, leave everybody some love, sub if you haven't, and just join us in a little bit of a sketch homage, tribute to Christy and her wonderful series. So there you go. So today we're here with today's sketch, that is, and it's a Creative Scrappers sketch, and it has all these lovely geometric shapes with just a square photo in the middle. And this for me is something out of my comfort zone, not something that is anywhere close to anything that is a go-to for me. So I thought it would be fun to choose this one and to maybe stretch myself a little bit. So here is my take on it. So I started by doing these triangles, and trust me, those triangles are harder to make than you think, measuring and whatever. So anyway, I thought I'd done them perfectly, and they all seem to be the same size, and yet when I tried to put them in a perfect hexagon like on this sketch, it looked like I was missing one, or they weren't sitting right. Anyway, long story short, so I thought, okay, just embrace it, go for it, leave some space in between, stagger them just a little bit. You see this one goes higher, this one is pushed in a little bit, stagger them and make a messy hexagon with that. So my basic design is pretty true to the sketch. And by the way, I used my How to Kill a Kit with Style for May, and that lovely paper pad that I'm using throughout. And so my basic concept, I say, pretty true to the sketch. Then if you look at the sketch here, there, by the way, I'll just hold it up here just a little bit if anybody wants to do a screenshot, but I'm sure my friends are a lot smarter than me, so you'll probably see pictures on their screen that you can screenshot a lot easier, or of course just go on to Christy's Pinterest where she has all the sketches. But there you go. So if you look here, these look a little bit like stitching lines, but on my last layout that I did for the 30 Days of Sketches, I did stitching, so I didn't want to do stitching this time. I had these awkward little gaps in between my triangles. So I decided to do some stamping. So I did a little bit of messy stamping, I guess, in this gray. I used a 49 and Market stamp and the basic gray ink, or no, I think it's slate. It's a little bit of a paler gray. And I did some stamping in between. And you see here, it goes right under, pointing a little bit with these just chevron arrows. And so I just did a little bit of messy stamping in between all of the triangles. Then, of course, I backed my entire layout on a piece of pattern paper, because I always find that just white, if you don't either do some doodling, some stitching around the outside, some outlining, it sort of just doesn't look finished, or it looks as if everything is falling off the page. So I backed it. I gutted my piece of paper for sure, so that I still have this piece of paper. In fact, you see it here. I use the inside to make these triangles. Then on three of them, on these three, I put in some smaller triangles, because my original idea was much smaller. I don't really know what I was thinking. So I made these triangles a lot smaller, and then of course I did piece them on here and the photo was bigger than my hexagon. Anyway, so there you go. So I took the triangles and I just glued them on these three. So that is a change from the original sketch, and it also brightens it up a little bit, because I found this was becoming very monochromatic, and with the pale gray it was maybe just a little bit fad. So added these so that I could get a little bit of my beloved coral and peachy pink in there, and therefore I added my photo. And then my photo is a little askew. Not sure that I actually meant that. I think I did. I really wanted to see what it would look like, so I put it askew, and it stuck. And then I couldn't move it anymore. So it's askew. So there you go. And then I decided to just go about and embellish a little bit in every single triangle. So one of my beloved Freckles Fawn cameras. So I put a lot of my favorite things on this page. These two lovely felt clouds are from Spiegel Mom Scraps. They're quite old, and in fact I won them from Christy in the very first Secret Not Secret Kit Club little giveaway all the way back in September of, I believe, 2017, which is when the Kit Club was founded. And Christy did the first week, I think, a little bit of a giveaway, and I won, and she sent me some lovely goodies, and I still had these two little felt clouds left. So they are here. Two Flare from A Cuts to Love. This lovely little wood veneer from Pink Fresh Studios. And then this is just, you're going to notice lately that I've been covering up faces an awful lot in my shares. I'm sorry about that. I know it maybe takes a little bit away from the picture, but my sister from another mister lost her mom at the end of February, my second mom, and we are having a memorial, a celebration of life on the 25th of May, and I'm preparing an album for the family. So at this point, I'm not comfortable in sharing any of these pictures, although I'm not really identifying who they are. But you'll see at the end of the month, once everybody has seen the album and I come back and I do my full layout share for the month of May, all will be revealed. So I do apologize. I hope it doesn't take away too much. But this is just at a restaurant, at the end of the meal, finishing off the water, having maybe a little bit of the rest of the wine. And so the title is simply Good Cheer. Family are my kinds of friends. Celebrate the everyday things, happiness. So just nice little phrase stickers to add on here. Some of my signature enamel shapes. This time enamel shapes. If it's not enamel shapes, it's sequins, one of the two. I never feel that a layout is complete without one of those two items on my page. So there you go. So I think still fairly true to the sketch. A little maybe more embellished, a little deconstructed here with my hexagon, but I think you can still see the shape. So there you go. So that's day 16 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Series 3. The hashtag is below. All of my lovely friends' links are below to this little surprise hop. Christy, I hope you enjoy it. Hop on over to Christy's channel, of course, to see her take today, where she will not be talking about any of us because she had no idea this was going on. So there you go. So come back in a day or two where I will have my Kill a Kit with Style mid-month check-in. And this was so much fun. Have a wonderful day and go see my friends. Bye.